Welcome back, Liner people. It's your girl Natalie here. So I am back. I hope you're doing well. It is Saturday for me. Today is Saturday what day is it? the 7th of October. What a mess. I've been off from work for the past 2 days, our fall break. Yes. I love my firsties, but I needed a mental break from everything. So when I'm not at work, I have no idea what day it is. Anyway, I am here now to flip through my volume 3, quarter 3 book. Look at this chunkiness. I must say this spine really does hold up very well because this is full. And yeah, so let's take a look at what I've got going on in here. Got a cup of Earl Grey, well, decaffeinated Earl Grey. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. So let's go ahead and get into this. So this book was the months of July, August, and September. And I have some other little things in the back there. It was usually in a Lauren Phelps designed glittery cover until it got too thick and I had to bend it back on itself. So here's my washi dashboard. Cookie Sticker Co., Simply Gilded, Sweet Bean Plans. Yeah. This is from Shine Sticker Studio. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, I usually cover the month. I need to cover that. And then here is a picture of me from my bachelorette weekend. This is from Josephine Bose. And I made this with my Cricut. The florals are from Live Love Posh, and the background is a digital from Planner Press, digital dash box. Here is my reading for the month. I did very well in August and September. July was a little rough. Initially, I was just writing the titles of the book and I wasn't coloring the books, but then I decided to color the books on the shelf the same color as the book jacket cover. And I love the way this looks. So each book has its own bookshelf. So these are all the books I read for the months of July, August, and September. I haven't counted them yet. Okay, so here was my first month in here, July. I was not really excited about this layout, but it gets better. Here's where because I was initially having a reading journal, but it got too much for me to keep up with 2 books, so that's why everything is in here. I made this dashboard with stickers from Gold Mine and Cocoa books and some acetate that I got on Amazon. And this printable is from Heba on Etsy. I will try to remember to link that. I don't necessarily use this anymore now, but if I just want something quick, I have this I can use. So my monthly setup is with the DK Designs sub box. The pages are kind of thick. Here's my monthly remix for July. Water tracker, my gratitude, and then my this acetate is from Oso Paper from a few years ago in her sub box. Annan's memory keeping page. This text between us was so funny. He and Doc have a on and off again relationship, but he's always looking out for his boy though. Dewey and Doc, and then my trackers. This is when I started to use a monthly calendar to track my mood. I didn't like this process with all the different. I think I had too many on my key, and then it was just too many different markers. But I've simplified that for now. Here are my trackers. Somebody has asked where I get these calendars from. These are from Planners and Tiaras. Tiara's Patreon. I'll try to link her. She does some really beautiful mood board collages, and I've been using them. This one is from, oh my gosh, the Honeybee Shop, September, I think. I'm not sure which box, but I know it's from Honeybee Shop. Here's my weekly dashboard. and the first week in July. I really do love this setup where I have my things that at places I need to go, a full box and the date on this side, my to-do lists and stuff, and then journaling. So these are what my pages are looking like. So I was thinking about it in this month, what my style is. And I've been trying to find, not that I really care, but you know, this is not necessarily a bullet journal, not in the way that I see bullet journals on YouTube. So for me, it's kind of a combination of the Passion Planner, where it's the 2-page spread, plus, you know, a lot of my inspiration came from Dr. Na, and a little bit of Bujo in there. So that's kind of what I think by that this is for me. I started just calling it my journal. I was having a lot of pain and stiffness. I was having issues getting my medication. It was a whole thing. Mom and a friend of mine, Joanna, we went to Turks and Caicos in July. It's the first time I'd left the country since 2019, since right before, you know, the pandemic. I saw some lettering styles that I liked on YouTube. I screenshotted them and printed them and practiced. I haven't done all of them, so I need to go back and do these other ones because I'm trying to find other ways to, you know, do different writing styles. This was just a brain dump of some wedding planning stuff and what I wanted to put in my August setup. And then here's the next week. This is also, all of these vellums here are either from the Digital Dash Box or DK or the Honeybee Shop, because those are the digitals that I have. I used a Sweet Bean Plans kit. I actually took my journal with me to Turks. This journal never leaves the house. So this is the first time it's ever gone anywhere with me. So I didn't really have to-do lists. I just put pictures and journaled about our time there. It was really nice and relaxing. And we came back on the 12th. And Mom stayed the night because by the time we got back in Wednesday night, it was really late. So she just stayed the night. Cuddled up with Dewey. He was happy to have her here. He was always excited to see her. He's no longer with us, and I still miss him a lot. Oh, my cuddle boy. These printables are from Crafty Planner Queen. I did not write anything down this day. It happens. These were washi tapes that I got from the Washi Tape Shop. These are Washi Tape Shop. These are London Gifties. So beautiful. So beautiful. I end up using this in my October setup, which should be up by now. I love tea, hence tea. Okay, and then my psoriatic arthritis symptom tracker, because I was having a lot of pain and aches and stuff. Here is week 29. So I tried splitting the page and putting the, you know, just making a column. It was okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay when I want something different. So we went over to Mom to do something, and I ended up with a flat tire. There was a nail in my tire. So this day, I had to go to Honda to get that fixed. We watched Glass. This is pretty much what I do in this notebook in my journal here. Literally everything is in here. I was writing about books. I've since stopped writing about the books because I consume so many through audio books that I don't have the time to keep up with writing about them. I do enjoy them. A lot of what I read is pure smut, honestly, but I enjoy it. Right now I'm listening to the ACOTAR series. I'm right now on A Court of Mist and Ruin, Shadows and Ruin, the third book. That's what I'm on right now. These are from Crafty Planner Queen. Sometimes I don't want to use a kit. I just, rip up paper and use decorative stickers like these. I took Mom to see Wicked for her birthday, her belated birthday present. It was awesome. It was so good. I used to go to the theater a lot when I lived in New York. My friend Aaliyah and I, we'd go to the city. Oh no. She lives in Connecticut. She would come down and meet me and we would go see off-Broadway plays. I need to start doing that more often down here. I need to lay something underneath here because I'm holding this. Okay. Here's another book review. Some more things that I saw. I love her skits on Instagram. She's hilarious. I did not write about these books. I did enjoy them, but I didn't write about them. Okay, so here's the month where I decided that I was going to do my monthly setup Bujo style. And I've been liking that so far. So August is back to school for me here in Georgia. Well, I really go back like the end of July, but it's a whole thing. Anyway. So my snapshot page, so you see in July, it was, what was it? It was just this. It graduated into this, and this is what I've been doing. I call it my snapshot, my monthly snapshot. I have memories, highlights. This I just changed to loving. A picture of the month and anything that I started to take those things from Heba's digital and cut them up, but this morphs into something else. But it's pretty much like this, a 2-page spread for my monthly snapshot. I'm very sad because this is the month that Dewey crossed the Rainbow Bridge, so it was a long month on top of school starting again. And I was out for work for a couple of days for that. And I explained to my first graders, why I was gone. And they were very sympathetic. They gave me a great big group hug. One of my littles made me a card. They understand a lot more than we give them credit for. Here's my mood tracker. I only have 5 moods to track. And I did lines. My water tracker was colorful. Here are my habits. My gratitude. Memory keeping. So true. I tell him things and he swears I didn't tell him. So I didn't write anything about Dewey because I want to put a nice picture of him here and, just write something special about him. I haven't gotten to doing that yet, but I will. And Doc, after we lost Dewey, Doc became a lot more clingy to me, and he's been very kissy. And he's getting spoiled a lot more, I can tell you that. I know he's enjoying it. Okay, so here's the first week. These kits from DEK are absolutely beautiful, so I decided to do a little kind of collage-y thing with them this week with the full box stickers. Just to keep things, lively, different. I really do love the way this week turned out. If I had to pick my favorite week from the month of August, I think it's this week. I had to go pick up my aunt's dog because my mother and my aunt were out of town. And I had to go pick him up from boarding. So he was in Dewey's car seat. I should have took a picture of him before I got out of the car. He is much thicker than Dewey, so he looked kind of cramped, but he was so cute. I don't know how people drive with their dog bouncing around. I can't do that. Not to mention that it's hella dangerous. Okay. On top of losing Dewey, we were having issues again with the AC. It's like this AC was an issue all summer. It was changed. Then there were wiring issues. They were talking about possibly having to rewire it and cut up walls. It was a whole thing, but we got it worked out finally. Because it kept tripping the breaker. The fuse in the breaker was not the right fuse. But I have a reliable HVAC guy now. These stickers are from the Washi Tape Shop, and the washi is from Simply Gilded. A lot of things that I find on Instagram that I like, I screenshot them and print them out and stick them in here. This is a honeybee shot kit. Every once in a while, I'll remember I have my stamps and try to use them. This day was tough for me because it was 3 years since I lost Cinnamon and 1 week since I'd lost Dewey. So it was a lot. Yeah, I wasn't really motivated to do much this week. So I listened to my audiobooks. I didn't really do much. I did journal because I needed to get things out of my head, off of my chest. But yeah. Things started to look up. This speaks to me so well. Funny. Okay, this is the 3rd week of July. Sorry, August. So, yes. I used a printable from Crafty Planner Queen. This is one of her $2 Tuesdays that I received. Grandma was here with me. I received my gift bags for my bridesmaids, and Granny, I took her to breakfast. We went to IHOP. And then she wanted to go to brunch the next day, so we went to the Village Corner. It's a German restaurant in Stone Mountain. It's one of our favorite places to go after church because it's right down the block from our church. A lot of screenshots. This is a printable from the Digital Dash Box, and I stuck some flowers on it because I have them. This is where I keep my grocery shopping list, and I take a picture of it. Yeah. So this is pretty much, oh, I did confirm these dates. These are the dates that I was confirming with my loctician. I make sure and schedule my dates for a few months out since I have to go on Saturdays now. I used to go after work on a Friday because I was working close to home, but now I'm not. So here's September. I didn't really like this at first, but then it grew on me. I did make this quote with my Cricut by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. This morning when I got up to go for my workout, it felt so nice outside. It was so wonderful. So this is what my snapshots look like now. I just have highlights, things I'm loving, a picture, things that are happening in the news, and then other pictures for the month. So we had International Night at my job, at my school. So I wore one of my carnival costumes. This is the one that I never got to wear because this was the year after COVID and we started again, but then they canceled. It was a whole situation. Of course, I could not wear the actual body wear that goes with this because that was just too much for the children. So yeah, I just have on the headpiece and the backpack. Some things that were happening in the news. And this Friday, Freddie Falcon came to our school and he did a little, pep rally and things with the kids. And I was one of the teachers dragged up there to dance. And I enjoyed myself. These are my little fall decorations. I took a picture of myself in this dress because this is a dress that I love that I got from Dress Barn. 3 years ago, this dress did not fit like this. When I think I have it in here somewhere. I'll show you. It fits so much better now because I've been keeping up with my workouts. I don't always eat the best, but I'm definitely keeping up. Here's my meat remix. I don't think I posted this on Instagram, which I need to do. My books. It's looking very cluttered. And that's why in October I decided to leave 2 blank pages afterwards to put all these books. But that turned out to be a mess because I accidentally, it was a whole mess. If you watched the video, you know what I'm talking about. I was not very good on drinking water this month. Here's my habits. I did different colors. I simplified it, like I said, for October. It's too much trouble with the different colors. Not too many issues with my psoriatic arthritis. This is from Lauren Phelps Designs. my gratitude. So Doc was upstairs with me. And you know, women, we take off our bra and you just, well, we have a hamper in the bathroom and I kind of slung it over the edge of the hamper. Well, he pulled it down and was trying to run out the bathroom with it. So I had to close the door to trap him in the bathroom to get my bra back. Silly boy. Not too much going on in September. First week of September. Washi is from Lauren Phelps. These are, and Simply Gilded, and these are from, ooh, sorry, London Gifties. The nieces and nephews started school, and we went out to dinner for Grandma's birthday. She turned 90, and she is very sassy. My nephew, his first day of his senior year of high school. They're not my children to show online. So here I did write about this book because I liked it a lot. It was a really good book. And then I listened to all of her books that were available on Audible. Mom, Adam, and I went to the Guyana Association Scholarship Awards dinner. I got this dress from Zara. It's so cute and comfortable. It's a little loose, so I'm gonna have to get it taken in a little bit. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. This was in 2020 when I wore the dress. This is 2022 when I lost some weight. And then here I am again in 2023 in that dress. Such a big difference. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself, and that's why I stuck that in here. I'm still going strong with my workouts, even though sometimes I don't want to go. We went to brunch at the Village Corner after church. Here's my Q4 things I wanted to add to my Nextology brain dump. I did not add a wish list. I will add a seasonal to-do list, but it wasn't like in the beginning setup part, and then I didn't have anything else to brain dump. Here's the next week. This is an old kit from Cricut Paper Co. When I first started planning, I ordered kits from her, and I still have one or two. This was another week that not much happened. I was chosen as the Titan of the month, like the teacher of the month at my school. So my picture's on the hallway. So every time we pass that bulletin board, my kids, it's you, it's you. I'm like, yes, thank you, thank you. Oh, young children really know how to make you feel good. They know how to boost your ego. I really like this one, this new board that she created. So here's a DK kit. I really love this kit. I did a similar thing. I need to try to, I did not like the way this page turned out at all. It gets better. Let me do like that. Yeah. So yeah. I went to the night market. It was in downtown Lawrenceville in the park. Wonderful. Hadn't been in years, actually since before COVID. This page, I filmed this, setting this up. I had a lot of fun with this. I didn't write anything here on Sunday. This is washi from the October DK sub box. I didn't end up putting anything here. I usually have vellum, a piece of the vellum here, but since I didn't, what I did was I used the washi. And this is from Lauren Phelps Design. I don't usually put vellum in between the days like this, but I printed it and I wanted to use it. And all of these stickers are from about 2 or 3 weeks worth of $2 Tuesdays from Crafty Planner Queen. I think I filmed this one, so this should be up. And these stickers, these florals, are from Live Love Posh. This is another favorite week of mine. I just mixed all the colors up. Oh, I got the A5 notebooks from Create with Pen. I think I'm gonna like them a lot. I'm sticking with the notebook situation, but I'm gonna be using those next year. The grid spacing is bigger. And then some things that I liked that I just printed. And it's from Turks. And what is back here? My plane ticket information, and then just a few blank pages, not too much. And then back here was where I tried some things out. At first I was calling it monthly review, and then I just called it snapshot. I didn't end up doing that. Grid spacing that I never use. Blank. Trying things out. This is where I tried this out. See, I wish the grid spacing was a little bit bigger and darker. I can't see very well. Washi leftovers. The playbill from Wicked, and then there was a musical concert at my church on that Sunday. The group came from Barbados. It was very nice. So that is my quarter 3 book. And yes, I am currently in my new book here. She is in my black Moterm cover. And yeah, so I am really, really enjoying the notebooks, and I don't see myself going to anything else anytime soon. I may try different notebooks, but eventually I usually come back to Stalogy. But I do love the notebook planning system. So I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope you got some inspiration. I hope you like what you saw here. Look at how chunky she is. Okay, hold on. Let me show you the other 2 in comparison. Hold on. They're on my shelf over here. This is one here. Okay. So, here's volume 1. All right. Here's volume 2. So this is a Stalogy. And there were a lot more blank pages in the back of this one. This is a notebook, a lined notebook, I believe, from Amazon. Yeah, this one was lined. I had to reinforce the spine. And then here's the third one. So these are my books so far for the year. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will talk to you guys next time. Take care. Bye.